CC7G4. Know the formulas for the area and circumference of a circle and use them to solve problems. Give an informal derivation of the relationship between the circumference and the area of a circle. Your vocabulary is circumference, and that is the distance around the circle. Radius, any line segment that connects the center to a point on the circle. Diameter, any line segment that passes through the center of a circle, which is diameter is twice as long as the radius.
Now we're going to be finding the circumference, area, and diameter and radius of a circle. First we're going to start with radius. The radius is the diameter divided by 2. So our diameter is 8, so we're just going to divide 2 into 8, which gives us 4. So your radius is 4. Next we have the circumference. The circumference is the pi times diameter. So remember, pi is always 3.14, so we have 3.14 and our diameter, which is 8. So now we have 3.14 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. We'll bring our 3 over. We have 8 times 1, which is 8, and plus 3, which is 11. We bring our 1 over. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1, which is 25. So now we have to see how many numbers are after the decimal, so we know where to put it in the answer. There are 2 numbers after the decimal, so we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. And your circumference is 25.12. So next we have our area. The area is pi times radius squared, and pi is just 3.14, and we have the radius squared. But all we have shown here is the diameter. So again, to find the radius, you have to divide the diameter by 2, and we've already did that. And the radius of this circle is 8 divided by 2, which gives us 4. So now we have to square 4, so we have 4 times 4, which gives us 16. So now we have 3.14 times 16. 6 times 4 is 24. Bring our 2. 6 times 1, which is 6, plus 2 is 8. 6 times 3 is 18. We mark that out and bring down 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. And 3 times 1 is 3. So now we add, we have 4 plus 0, 4. 8 plus 4, which is 12. Bring over our 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Bring another 1 over. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So now we count how many numbers are after the decimal. So there are 1, 2, so we're going to move our decimal point 2 places to the left. Your area is 50.24. Now we're going to find the diameter. The diameter is the radius times 2. So our radius is 4, and we have to multiply it times 2. So we have 4 times 2, which gives us 8. So the diameter is just 8. Now for our second example, we're going to be finding the circumference, area, and diameter. First we're going to start with our diameter, which is radius times 2. Our radius in this example is 5. So now we have to multiply 5 times 2, and 5 times 2 gives us 10. So 10 is your diameter. Next we're going to do our circumference, which is pi times diameter. And pi is 3.14. And again, the diameter is the radius times 2, and 5 times 2 is 10. So we're going to multiply 3.14 times 10. 4 times 0 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. So we can mark that out and bring down a 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. And 3 times 1 is 3. So now we have to count. We have to add it up and count how many numbers are after the decimal, which is 2. So we're going to move our decimal point 2 places to the left. Your circumference is 31.40. going to do the area. The formula for the area is pi times radius squared. Pi is, again, just 3.14, and the radius squared, and the radius is 5, so 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. So now we multiply 3.14 times 25. 5 times 4 is 20. Bring over our 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 5 times 3 is 15. We mark the 5 out and bring down a 0. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. And 3 times 2 is 6. So now we add, we have 0 plus 0, 0. 8 plus 7, which is 15. We bring over our 1. We have 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And 6 plus 1, which is 7. So now we count how many numbers are after the decimal, which is 2. And we move our decimal point 2 places to the left. So our area is 78.50.